Assalamu alaikum, greetings everyone. This is Engineer Ahmad S from the IT department, MMC. This video is intended to be a training for Hoppo brand for the POS usage, as in the LS Retail system that we're going to use to place our orders. I will jump directly into the topic and we're gonna speak as we're going, okay? So this is going to be our basic page, but for the sake of being precise, I'm gonna start from the beginning. So we're gonna give you a link. You're gonna access it through your web browser, preferably Chrome. So here I'm opening a new web page. This is our link. Each of the branches is going to be given a username and password. So this password, this username is for Hoppo Shark. So you're going to log in. You're going to have these basic buttons for specifically for your store or branch. In this video, I'm going to cover the POS usage. So we're going to cover this button, Web POS, which launches our system, and we're gonna go briefly through reporting, which is basically the rest of our buttons. Sales summary, daily sales reports, and all this stuff. We're gonna make another video for stock requests, which is basically ordering from warehouse or restocking. Basically, that's what's going to be responsible for this. So let's jump into the web POS. That's how we launch our system. We wait for it to load. I'm gonna pause the video. Oh, never mind. Alright, so here we're gonna log in using our staff ID. So when you press login first, every staff is going to have staff ID and password. We're going to create that for you. But for the sake of this video, I'm gonna use a demo 1. So I click login, and this is our demo user. I inserted ID and password, and I'm clicking OK or enter. Alright, so I'm gonna cover takeaway first, and then we're gonna go back to delivery. I clicked, 1 second, let me check this. Alright, sorry for that technicality. Back again, I'm gonna go from takeaway. I'm gonna click new order. Now we have, okay, I don't think we should have drinks. We have only food, right? We're gonna edit this one. But for now, yes, I'm not really sure what's your menu, but I think this is your menu. So you just click on the category you want to sell, you click the item, it's showing the item name, item price next to it. This is what happens when you click on it. So yeah, this is our basic function. We're gonna press the item we need. Another item, for example, say this one. Okay, so this is our order. And then we proceed since okay, the exit sends to kitchen as well. So if you have a kitchen printer, you're gonna click exit or send. This is going to send the order to kitchen. This is I'm covering the basic process. So if you have a kitchen printer, this is what's gonna happen. Now, if you just proceed to payment directly, anyway, this is how we edit an order that's sent to kitchen. You click on it and you click edit. Now it's sent to the kitchen, so it's not registered as a payment yet. I mean, we don't really have an order unless we pay. So we proceed to payment, and these are our payment methods. Let's say card, we have KNet, we have Visa, all this stuff, GCC, we have cash, we have all, this is basically you choose whichever payment you desire, and then it's gonna ask you, are you sure? Yes, because you're closing the order. So basically this is ordering without any extra functions. So let's cover one more function here. Let's say I want to add some comment to one of these items I ordered. So I'll say, for example, this blueberry cheesecake. I want to add some comment. These are presets, so I'll say I want to enter free text. I'll say extra cheese, for example. I don't know what you guys have as options. If you don't have any, never mind this option. So this is just a comment for the chef or whoever is preparing the order. Or if you want to add like some comment with a packaging. Anyway, this is commenting. So the text button is commenting. Oh, by the way, navigating, the C button is for navigating. This is basically our back. If I want to go back, I'll click C. Okay, you cannot really, after you send to the kitchen, you cannot just go back. You need to send it once more. This is how you get out of your current order screen. So let's go back. I'll click on this one, edit. I'll cover another function that's voiding. So now let's say I don't want this comment. Yeah, I can actually void an item or a comment. I don't know what systems you used before, but this is a good function in our system, is that we can just void the comment. I'll click void, and I'll click void this line. Void line voids whatever line I'm standing on. So I'll say, for example, other reasons. It was just a test anyway. Our comment line is gone. Alright. Now I want to really void one of the items I misclicked or I punched by mistake or anything. So I'll click void line again, whatever reason. Alright, let me just give you one warning. Basically, when you void, this system is very specific. When you void, whoever is seeing the reports need to know why you voided. So whatever you write here or whatever you insert is actually seen in the reports, and you cannot ignore that. So I'll click void, and I'll say I'm really in a hurry and I really don't want to place or say why. So I clicked cancel now. Okay, I didn't say my void reason. It's saying here enter reason for return. It's basically you voided an item and you didn't enter a reason. This is not a good practice. This is not how the system should be used, and the system is actually going to punish us right now. Let me show you. I'm going to now punch the item I really wanted to punch, not the one I punched by mistake. Say it's this one. I'm clicking it now, and nothing is happening. And that is because it's still waiting for a reason here. So I just clicked here, or click on the keyboard mark here, and you need to see it's not even giving us visual readings for or readable something. We need to enter the code for the void reason. So let's not do that from the beginning, but in case you get stuck, you can enter, I think, 01. No, enter reason, I think it's 1. Okay, now when say item number, basically line voided. Okay, it accepted our reason and it chose whatever is equivalent to the code 1. So ignore that. Just give it a reason whenever you void. Okay, this is the warning I wanted to give as we're going through with voiding. Now let's say I want to cancel the whole order. I'll go through. I will press void transaction. We'll give you a reason here as an enter free text or something, so that you're not stuck with these presets. Okay, again, you need to give it a reason when you void. Now, if you have a guest check printer, I'm now working from here, so this store is going to be set up for your laptop. So when you open this from your laptop, you're really going to print a guest check. Now I'm working remotely from somewhere else, so there is no printer here. Anyway, I'm gonna click close. I don't want to print right now. Okay, so we covered. Let's go a new order again. Let's see what we missed here. Alright, I'll say I want to order some mini cakes. Okay, so let's order one more. Now, changing the quantity. I mean, if I want to order 2 of this, I can of course double punch, but that's not our best practice. We can just punch on quantity here. After select, okay, let me show you. You have to select lines basically. So I forgot and I punched just one of this item. I will click on the line, or even click on quantity, and it will pop up for me. It understands that I want to change the quantity I ordered. So I'll make it 2, for example, and now it's 2. If I want to change again, or make like a large number, or whatever, I can just click on again, select the line. I'll select this line. This time I want to change the quantity, and I'll say, for example, 33. Now I have 33 of this. Okay, this is how you change quantity. Alright, I'm At this point, I'm not sure what this button for. It's a special function for your store. But let's click. Oops. It's okay. This is basically one of your delivery partners. Let me try. Okay. So if the order is coming through WhatsApp, you click WhatsApp before paying, so that we track, or whoever is tracking your sales can track that this order came through WhatsApp. And then you proceed to pay, and you choose whatever method you want to pay, and it will close the order and give you a guest check. Alright, that's basically it for takeaway. 1 second. Alright, I'll avoid this order because I don't want to make any conflict. I'll pause the video for a moment. Alright, we're back in our main screen, and delivery is not really much different than takeaway, except that we have to punch a delivery partner every time. I mean, if it's a delivery order, it either came through WhatsApp or Talabot or Kate or whatever delivery method you have. So we have to always punch. It doesn't matter if I punch in the beginning or the end, but I have to insert something. So actually in this order there is, okay, I can even void my delivery partner here by using the void line function. So I'll choose another delivery partner, let's say Talabot. Sorry, I got interrupted. I remember I was changing the delivery partner. So yes, we punched Talabot, and now we can just punch our order, and we proceed the same as takeaway basically. We'll have payment options. Okay, the only difference is the payment, because delivery, it's just gonna be delivery so far. I mean, unless you have some other cash methods, we'll add them. But basically, we place our delivery partner, and then we pay as delivery. So this button is going to add this amount to our Talabot sales. If we punched carriage, the delivery button is going to register these sales under carriage. So you don't have to press like before, like carriage, cash, carriage, Knet, all the stuff. No, it's less complicated here. But for cash, we might add some options, because I know this always causes some confusion. We'll check and get back to you. So this is, okay, let's say discounts. Yeah, we didn't cover that. If I want to place a discount, say I want to place a percentage discount on the whole check. I'll say 50%. You always, as usual, never click cancel when you are asked for a reason. Discount reason, give a reason. Say staff discount, for example. Okay. I discounted 8 KD. We have this is the discount amount, and this is what needs to be paid. Okay. I will void that discount because our void line voids everything. Just to try another one. So I'll click discount. Now let's say I have a Talabot order that has a gem discount, so I need to insert a fixed amount. So yes, let's say it's a 3 KD discount. Enter free text, gem. Now this is a 3 KD discount, and this is the remaining value. Basically, we are going to use just these two and give the reason, and this is going to cover your whole options or reasons for discounting. I'll go back. I'll click void. Well, actually, I don't want to pay at all, so I'll just void transaction, and I'll pause once more because of the printer thing. See, here I clicked cancel by voiding, or insert. Yeah, and this is a bad practice, so I have to insert a code. Alright, it worked. Alright, 1 second. Alright, back to our main screen. Now I'm gonna cover our reporting, but printed reporting. So there is a special menu that you can access by clicking C on an empty order. So I click new order, I'm clicking C, which is back. So this gives me options here that we're gonna go through. So if I want to go back to basically our main functions, I'll click start sales. This is my Actually, before reporting, I'll click transactions. This is going to show me a history of my transactions. Alright, this is my store number. I have one order here. Alright, this is transaction number, and yeah, this is what I'm gonna be focusing on because this is what I'm gonna see on my guest check, and the rate and the amount and all the stuff. I can print a copy on my guest check, and that's basically what I can do in the transaction button. I search for a transaction. You can search by receipt number here and print, and that's what I need from the transaction screen. Now one more thing I can do, but in the payment details screen. Payment details refers to, one second, sorry, I got interrupted once more. So I was gonna cover our payment details screen, and payment details refers to payment details. So here I can do something about the payment details, and the only thing I can do again after searching for my receipt number or transaction is to change the tender type. So this I can do, or basically the scenario you're going to use this if you wrongly punch a payment method. Say I close this as cash, which actually, let me see what it's showing currently. Yeah, it's showing 20 KD cash. So I can click change tender, and I can just change whatever method. I can choose another one, cane it, and click OK, but I'm not gonna do that. And this will correct my wrongly punched payment. We're clear? And this is the only thing this button is used for. Now I want you to note two things. If you punch wrong amount, this button is not going to be useful for you. This only changes the tender type. Sorry, I got interrupted once more. So we were on the payment details button, and okay, for the delivery. Now if I have a delivery order and I want to change tender, I need to be very careful because basically delivery, the delivery button is what redirects our delivery partner, which is basically Talabat, WhatsApp, Knet, to like directs the payment to this partner. Alright, so the other delivery partners are not gonna show here. So you need to be careful while punching your delivery partners because you're not gonna have the option to change if you miss punch the delivery partner. That might have been too big of a line to say, so I will just demonstrate it once more. I'll go back to delivery, I'll say new. So if I click Talabat here as a delivery partner, I'll punch some order, I'll try to pay. See, I don't have any option other than delivery here. We might add other options for cash, but for Knet payments or for prepaid orders, you're gonna have only the delivery button, and the delivery button is going to be responsible for sending the amount to whatever delivery partner you punched here. So you need to be careful while punching this delivery partner so that you're not gonna have an option to change that one after you close the order. Alright, so these are the things that you need to be careful about. Now let's cover one more thing, or actually the last thing inside the POS interface, which is our printed report. 1 second. I open the new order now. I'll click C to access the special menu, and I'll click manager. So I will log in as the manager has to log in now to see what options I will have. And the two options I want to speak about are the print X and the day end report. Print X basically is going to print on the guest check printer the amount of sales I have up until now from the start of the day. Now again, this is happening because I don't have a guest check here. So this is going to produce a printed version of your current sales. This is basically like the RVC report from Micros, but here it basically prints something similar to our daily sales report, which we are going to cover in the reporting right after getting done with the second button here. So print X, you can use it as many times as you can. Print your current sales anytime on guest check, and it's going to have some details like how many checks you have, what's the amount of payment of cash, of Knet, or delivery, all this stuff. You're gonna see it when you produce it in your screen or in your guest check printer. Now the day in report is the one I want to be a little careful about. You see the button is marked as red for a reason. Let's go back once more. It's a red button, so basically it's saying be careful. And again another red button, bigger, because are you sure? Okay, so it's giving you 3 warnings, so you cannot just end up clicking get by mistake. Why is all that? Because this report will give you the same exact result as your printx report, but for just one time, which means it's gonna show you your sales up until this point, but it will reset the sale amount. So basically it's like if I click yes now and click get the report, which is same as my printx report, and I click this report again, day end again, end of day shift, I will see my sales as 0, and I will see it as 0 even if I print X again, because this button is supposed to be clicked only after you end your shift to mark the end of the day and start sales from 0 again the next day. So long story short, never press this button until you close your shift. One more thing, you actually need to press this button after the end of your shift to mark the end of the day and start a new day tomorrow. What could happen if I don't press this button is that the next day sales of yesterday are gonna be accumulated with today. It's gonna cause a little havoc on the reporting. It's fixable, but it's headache. So our routine basically is to punch this after making sure our shift is our calculations are correct, everything is okay. Just end your shift by clicking here, and then clicking yes, and you're gonna get a printed check or a printed paper that's showing you your sales up until this point of the day, and that will be after your last order. This is our basic use of the POS. Alright, I'll click log off. And by the way, you can just log in as another staff if you have multiple staffs and multiple staff in any of the branches, and just log with a different ID and password. But I'm not gonna do that, so I'll click log out, then close the app. Yes. And by the way, if we ever ask you to refresh your POS, that's how you do it. You close the application and then you run it again from the web POS button. That's it for the basic ordering or the basic use of the POS. I'm gonna quickly go through reporting, and I'm gonna just launch like 2 reports, and the rest is going to be for you to experiment with because they are all gonna be the same. So I will run. Okay, when I click one of the reports, I just need to insert 2 main things: my store number. We're gonna give each of you your store number. Actually, let's see if I don't know my store number for now, how can I get it if I forgot it for any reason? I'll tell you. So let's actually go get our store number because I actually don't know it. 1 second. Okay, so this is my store number, HP102. I think this is Hoppo Shark. So let's close once more. Okay, we didn't really punch any sales, so we're not gonna see much. But let's insert our store number, and by the way, the stores should show here. Yeah, see, you can just click here and choose. Now, what's also mandatory is, well, it's not, okay, yeah, it's pretty much mandatory. Or in every report, you need to know when, where I'm looking for the reports, yesterday, today, or whenever. So by date, you can just insert the date of the day. You can type it in the normal format. Say today is 31st Jan 2021. Actually, let me put 0 here just to be sure. There is another format that you can use. It's much simpler. 31st Jan 2021. Okay, let's try that. I'm not gonna choose any cell type because as cell types we have delivery and takeaway only. I'm just gonna get the results for all. Let's try running that. Alright, something I mistyped something. Let me try. Alright, once more. I'll choose my store. I'll choose the date of the day. And earlier we noticed that while inserting the date, it was a little confusing because it follows the date format that's on your computer. So I typed 31 first here, but in my computer it seems to be, or in the server, we're gonna change that. It seems to be the month first. So Jan 31, 2021. That's the complicated version. I'm gonna show you. See, it registered the date in a correct format now. Now there's this much easier version to follow. Just type T, which refers to today. Click Tab, and now the date of the day is registered. If I want to search for yesterday, I'll type yesterday, which is short form YES, short form of yesterday. I'm gonna click Tab. Currently the date needs to be adjusted. We're gonna work on that. Alright, so let me get the report for today. I'm not gonna prefer a sale type. Alright, so we didn't sell anything, but we have some void here and there, and that's why we have some checks. So yeah, we're gonna see your net amount, discounts, all this stuff. There's gonna be much more details here when you actually have some checks. And the amounts are gonna show all this stuff. You're gonna have some details here once you have actual sales. So in every report I have to specify two main things. Let me say what this report is. The data report is going to be our most useful one, and main one is basically summary for everything today. Amount of every sale type and how many checks, as we saw earlier. Now let's go through another report. Sales mix. Now that's going to give me a summary of what did I sell as categories. How many large cakes, how many small cakes or mini cakes. I don't know your categories yet. Again, I have to specify the store name and the date as my main things. Now I can add more filter. Let me show you how. Oh yes, I'll just choose another filter here. So I don't want to filter as sale type. I can choose as, let's say, for example, staff ID. If I have multiple staff, I want to see how many sales were registered by, or the reports that this staff worked on. So I'll say my ID for now, or the demo ID. Again, we're gonna get 0. Anyway, I can download this report, download to a file. This downloads my report as a PDF. Now let's say I don't want a PDF, I want an Excel. Again, or another report. Date. I'll not click preview now because preview will only give me an option to download, and that downloads as PDF. I'll click send to, and that gives me an option to save it as Word, as Excel, or as whatever. I saved it as Excel for now. It's going to show me the format, and it has again 0 numbers because we don't have any cells. This is the basic usage of the reporting and the use of the POS. Just a quick description of the reports here. I can see how many, what are my sales at the breakfast, lunch, and dinner, depending on your store selling times. Mix by item. Sales mix by item is basically details of how many of each item I sold, not just how many of each category. So this is like, this will show me the mango cake, for example, and all the stuff, not just the large cakes or mini cakes. So this is detailed. It's going to show me top selling items. And yeah, that's it for the POS usage. Stores by period I'm gonna cover along with the store request in my next video. So stock request, we will see if I will give you a training for that or not, depending on how you're organizing your orders or restocking. But that's it for now. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, we're gonna make another video. I'm gonna send you this by email along with the credentials for logging to your store. I hope my voice was clear. If anything is remaining, send me by email any questions, and if needed, we might hold a Zoom meeting or some online meeting. Uh, that's it. I think that's it. Send me your questions. I will reply by making another short video or another online meeting. Thank you very much. This was Ahmed S from the IT department. Thank you.